I think it's a great story. In a way, it's like a Cinderella who liberates herself. Would you say so?
Well, I think she's certainly a woman who is trapped in a certain way of a certain perspective, the way she sees herself and her life, and she's really stuck. And then there is definitely, she does break out a bit, yes. No, I think people just can get stuck in their lives. I think it's very easy for people to get a form of emotional paralysis because of things that have happened in the past that they just can't get over. And, you know, it's hard work to sort of purge yourself of all of that and move on. There's an age difference, number one. There is a powerful sexual attraction. There is, you know, someone who is just starting their life, and there's someone who's been sort of through it, who's been kicked around a bit. And I think they both think they know more than the other in their own ways. So there is a power struggle. No, not really. It sort of made sense to me. I mean, when you look at who she is and where she's come from and the disappointments in her life and her sort of disbelief at how things have turned out for her, it made sense to me. What do I do to get the parts? I'm just fortunate that they come my way. You know, I'm just very, very lucky that there are things that are actable. You know, because a lot of times you get material and it's just not actable. It might be sort of dazzling, might be like, ooh, but it might not be actable. Well, it depends. People sort of point to different things. I went to graduate school in New York. I went to Juilliard, and I'm a stage actress as well, so I do a lot of theater. And but the first movie, I think was around '92. You know, Lorenzo's Oil. I was, you know, working in film has been the great surprise of my life. I mean, it really has been. It was nothing I expected. It was nothing I had, you know, a longing or yearning or ambition for. I really thought I was going to be on stage my whole life, and it was not a snob factor. It was just, I was just intimidated. I was really scared of film. I didn't understand it. It made me uncomfortable. I was just scared of it. And I had a very, very, very smart agent who sort of could tell that this is what was going on with me, but thought that if once I had a little experience that those fears would be quelled and I'd be able to work in a medium that can provide things for an actor that stage cannot, as far as how, you know, just acting for film is just very interesting and different. So I had very small parts in movies, and they just, over time, got bigger and bigger and bigger, and I became more and more comfortable, and I just love it. I mean, but it is the big surprise for me. Well, I'm fortunate because I don't have sort of screaming tornado-like fame. You know, I am recognized, and as the years go by, it sort of subtly creeps up a little more if I think about what happens to me now when I walk down the street as opposed to what happened to me last year. There's a subtle shift, and it is sort of, you know, increasing as time goes by. And there are times when it's very nice and very lovely, and there are times where it just feels alien and strange. But on the whole, people are very nice. Well, I think art is a political tool. I think the arts in general are inherently political.